Hey fellas, well, given I just came with another big video with my Sword and Shield 6 months later, I thought I would definitely do another kind of a simple one this time around. And given how I've been trying to keep busy inside in between completing my digital assignments and also my I given this as outbreak, but I'm taking advantage of free previews and stuff, so let's give. So, in lieu of Furious 9, which would have been coming out next weekend were it not for this ongoing health crisis, as I might as well look at the last film, give my belated thoughts on Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, my first viewing. I mean, which definitely makes sense to me why they did this one as their first of their spin-offs. Given how the title character's bromance was one of the most memorable parts of the previous main film. Oh man, but much like a studio, when there's drama behind the scenes, sometimes a situation you need to make some lemonade of a real lemon you're handed. So here we go. So the film, which sees respectively a Dwayne The Rock Johnson reprised role as Agent Hobbs, and Jason Statham reprised his role as Shaw for the previous films. Reluctantly team up in order to stop a genetically enhanced soldier known as Brixton, played by Idris Elba, uh, who has gone rogue, who as well as try and save Shaw's sister, her Hattie, played by Vanessa Kirby, a mid, had a sort of biological pathogen, and which, if unleashed, could bring disaster to the world. Yet, I'll admit, this actually now sounds actually less absurd than some other stuff, which will not be mentioned here because I'm not here to debate those kinds of semantics. I'm here to talk about what's actually a film that actually is much more fun than I was expecting it to be. A sometimes, times a movie can surprise you that way. Hey, I didn't know what to expect from the Sonic movie, and I really like the Sonic movie. I certainly did not know what to expect from Knives Out, and that ended up being my favorite film of 2019. So, this isn't going to be a formal review, at least not right now, but I'm just going to let you know right away that when that time comes, probably be like a solid 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, that kind of level quality. In terms of effects driven, globe trotting, hunting secret agent films, it's definitely got much more reason to exist than Men in Black International did. I actually enjoy this film much more than that made sense. I mean, and to me, it knows how over the top it can get. Hey, come on. On. Even though it's going to be waiting, hating for this kind of situation, and the moment I saw Hobbs team up with his extended family in the Samoas, possibly a nod to Dwayne's own lineage, and trying to take down helicopters with chains on a dune buggy, I could get behind this. So, and I definitely was also quite amused by the bit parts they have uncredited Ryan Reynolds and surprisingly of Kevin Hart. Even as someone who's not a big fan of his acting typically, and also did not really like Central Intelligence that much, he actually was actually kind of amusing in the few scenes he was in, as was Reynolds. If they make another spin-off in the near future, I wouldn't mind seeing them have a bigger role, to be honest. Well, at the very least, Reynolds. I know that has experienced this matter being like both a wisecracking, can work with the mouth, and a wisecracking talking Pikachu as well. I mean, and even though it wasn't the biggest hit domestically, it actually did better than I expected for an August release last year, and eventually made over $780 million worldwide. So who knows? Maybe we'll see another spinoff in the future, or depending on what happens. And director David Leitch, who previously worked on films like Atomic Blonde and Deadpool 2, as well as being the second unit director in the John Wick trilogy, understands quite about how to make action look good on screen. And so I wouldn't mind seeing him return to the director's chair in the series sometime in the near future. I maybe it's for the best that they're pushing it back at the ninth one, given how it'll be a 20th anniversary of the series. Like I mentioned before, that I was 9 years old when I saw the first one. Not in the theater. It was actually so long ago that even though the main plot was about DVD players, basically like, kind of like a precursor to like the vehicular heist genre shift they're doing now, how kind of like the French Connection Bullet for new generation, and it's and I actually saw that on VHS. As I pointed out, yes, any potential young viewers watching this, I'm old enough to know what VHS tape is, and I definitely thought. It's definitely better than Tokyo Drift. It has more. It definitely. Let me put it this way: it has more reason to exist in a franchise than Tokyo Drift does. So, anyway, that's all I got to say for now. Now, definitely will be with you tomorrow for another unfortunate setback given the circumstances. Talk to you later.